Alright traders, welcome back to another price action trading session where I'm going to be using pure price action to help me navigate the structure, identify what is the directional bias of the market, and locate the right key entry point where high probability setups will appear. Right now the structure of the market is fairly simple. You have a downtrend working lower, breaking low, uptrend working high, breaking new extreme, following the trend line rule, and right now we have a strong push below EMA. So because uptrend played out with the break new extreme, I'm pausing, looking to go long. This resembles big trend range, big move down, big move up. So if there's going to be a failed second entry long, according to rules, it would be a decent entry. Alright traders, so I'm resuming the video as I just entered a failed second entry long reversal pattern. As you can see, I enter at the very close of the bar. My stop loss goes one tick above the single bar, scalping 6 contracts for 8 ticks, leaving 1 contract as a runner. This is the latest highest high. What I can also do, I can draw resistance here because we talked about this is resembling a trend range. We have big move down, big move up, break a new extreme, quite a broad break. So this is giving me a confidence that we may reverse. Now I cannot predict reversal just yet, even after new high. The key entry point, the kilo is just getting confirmed. A strong push below EMA we actually got filmed, so I'm going to put it to breaking because anything we make is just a bonus. So this was a failed second entry long reversal pattern category. Okay, reversal pattern because we have a new high, first entry long, second entry long for there. Like I mentioned, more advanced trader can start sense that there may be a bearish major trend reversal because it resembles a trend range uptrend played out. But this is the safest way how to predict market reversal because this is a second entry long on the wrong side of the EMA, which means all the bulls trying to go long in a second entry long are going to get trapped because the uptrend played out with the break new high. So their momentum is over. We came off the range highs. Tier 1 signal bar, great. Right at the EMA, I don't have to chase the failed second entry long. It happened very quickly. And hopefully we can get some nice runner. Let's see. But this was a great scalp to start the day. The market hasn't even opened yet. This is quite a simple price action. Downtrend breaking low, new high. So this is why we're using the price action rules. I'm doing the macro analysis, identifying the big trend range. And then micro analysis, identifying the local pattern. Right traders, our runner just got hit. The stock market is opening. The stock market opened and I'm drawing a brand new, a little bit wider uptrend because the momentum is quite strong. The downtrend, I adjusted it, break a new extreme. It was good enough for a quick little scalp. There was no setup here and right now I'm going to be respecting the slight bullish imbalance. It is not bad just yet, but you have to wonder why didn't we go all the way down in here, test the low today. We bounce in the middle, back above the EMA. This definitely right now prevents me to sell at these highs, but I gotta be careful. The bias is no longer as clear as it was and I may need a little bit more information. Let's see. Okay, so right now we have a congestion EMA flat, no clear bias, so I'm just waiting for price action to break and give me some clear direction to what it's doing. Okay, we have a potential lower high, but I'm not sure if the wider downtrend is in play or not because it looks like a leg down, break, new extreme. The wider downtrend also fits great, but it seems a little bit too flat for a trend range. So but I'm not fully sure. I'm just going to be patient. For this reason, I'm just skipping this setup because simply it is too close to these lows. We are sideways in a trend range, potentially coming off these lows. I need everything to align in price action. I cannot be guessing, so I'm just waiting. You may be wondering why I didn't take this high low. It's simply because we had so many lower highs. EMA kept rejecting so many times and it doesn't really confirm much. So I was thinking more about failed second entry short, but it formed with such a bad bar, bearish bar. I cannot go long above this bearish bar. And at this point, as you can see, it is getting way too congested. So I'm just waiting this out. But the downtrend played out with the break new extreme. Small support is being established, basically the midline for the trend range. And let's see what's going to happen here. Alright traders, I came back from my break. However, there was no setup that I missed. I was expecting second entry long at the EMA to get a new high for this clean uptrend. That never formed. Even the secondary spike on the channel had to break a new extreme. And then there was a long area of indecision. We basically had first leg up, break, second leg up. So this is a trend range. This is not a strong uptrend because you have broad two leg up pullback. You expect price action to go back into this trend range, but you don't have any good short setup at the same time. This kilo is holding. So long area of indecision. And now that I came back, I'm looking at the structure like this, but also the downtrend played out. So today, not a good price action to trade. I'm quite lucky that I managed to get a one super easy setup before the open. Other than that, I'm just being patient. Let's see what's going to happen here. We had a second entry long, but it was far from the EMA with the shortened downtrend in play. Now we have a break double top, which is almost new high, so I'm not looking to go long. At the same time, I cannot take a failed second entry long because it is too congested. It didn't form that great, so no setup for me just yet. Alright traders, my energy levels are very low. I'm very tired, so I'm not going to push it anymore. I'm going to be happy with my one single trade. I saw only very few high probability setups today. We started with our failed second entry long reversal pattern. We actually had a failed second entry short at the bottom here, but it was below EMA. Had it formed above EMA, we could have classified it as a failed second entry short reversal pattern as well. Reversal pattern has to form above EMA for failed second entry short and below EMA for failed second entry long. Then we had a failed second entry long because EMA keeps rejecting every single time. And once market attempts something twice, the second entry long below EMA, and it's going to fail, the bulls are going to throw in the towel. But it didn't trigger below the first signal bar. It stalled with an inside bar. And at this point, you can trust the wider downtrend. But because it didn't trigger at first, very aggressive entry. More advanced trader can buy the bottom of the trend range because it's being established. Long time without a setup, no two-legged pullback to the EMA. Then we had a second entry short. This downtrend needs to get new extreme, but it was above EMA, not fully below. And notice you're not drawing wider uptrend like this because this is simply too broad for trend range, so much empty room, and this resembles first leg up, break, second leg up. So this is more of a two-legged pullback with broad sideways consolidation. This is not how uptrends work, so don't draw big channel like this. The longer the sideways correction is, the more of a trend range this is. Then on the way down, we would expect a second entry short at the exponential moving average for a new extreme of the downtrend, which it formed but not fully at the exponential moving average. So there is no entry for us. Breaking new extreme, market is correcting, breaking new high again. Small little triple test, decent entry, very tempting. Actually, had there been downtrend in play, broader one, you could have actually sold triple test even above the EMA, but because it was small break new high, it is tad more aggressive. Then we had a nice failed breakout back into trend range because according to range rules, most breakouts will fail. And at this point, the market structure is just closing and it's way too late.